Welcome back, guys, to Horizon Forbidden West. Well, we've finally came, not to Chain Scrape, as the quest seems to say after I beat that melee pit, but to Scalding Spear, if I get it correct. The Tanaf capital at last. Well, we have more robo chests awaiting. Yes, indeed, Mr. Cheer from Beard. In fact, the icons for Plainsong have reappeared, as we've noticed, with the robot strike there waiting too. So we've got 2 chess battles to partake in. The guy that I didn't actually check is voice acted by the guy who plays Tuvok in Star Trek Voyager. Is waiting as well over here. Jetakka, I'm pretty sure. Apart from that, it's just basically checking out the town, because here's the interesting thing. We've come to essentially what this game's Meridian is. Of course, this game actually did have Meridian in it. And there's no actual reason to come here, which shocks me a little bit, I will admit. I'm a bit confused by that. So let's meet Jetakka at Scalding Spear. Start for a quest just to separate our machine strikes a little bit. We'll actually leave that one and we'll go do the beginner one at Plainsong soon enough. Still some more exclamation marks on the board. Question marks! My goodness! How bad am I?
Why does the wound give less water?
Where's Jetakka?
These rations barely get us through the day, Commander.
Our children are thirsty.
Doesn't Command have reserves?
Exactly! I'll bet they're keeping the water for themselves.
Who are they talking to?
Not a happy place.
Like, who are they talking at? That's the thing that's confusing me.
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water.
The wound gives less water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert. What's stopping us from taking what we want? And
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. Can't wait.
See, it's just the way they stood
She's
around.
with me.
I'm with him.
Raka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly.
It's just the way they stood around all facing each other. I couldn't understand who was it pointed at all.
Thought the sun would shred my skin, but we toughed it out.
Do you want me to just lop onto your building over there? Seems a bit rude. Wait, are we just walking through this person's place? Here in Scalding Spear, our houses are thoroughfares. Pathways for all to indulge themselves in.
So, this is the Outlander conspiring with the dissident Jetakka.
Demanding water does not make one a dissident, Yarra.
Doesn't make Jetakka a commander either. You should advise him of that.
Jetakka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways of the Old Ones. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jetakka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
Well, that's problematic.
This water source. Jetakka said it's somehow related to the Old Ones?
From what we can tell, whatever water we take, it restores on its own. Over time. A few weeks ago, it stopped. I ordered rationing, searched for other viable sources. But everything else nearby is tainted one way or another.
But why the secrecy? Keeping your people in the dark seems to be making things worse.
If the clan knew, my command would be challenged.
There's no water and you're worrying about keeping your command?
Think what you want. Between the machines, the storms, and Regalla's uprising, I'm the only thing keeping this clan from falling apart.
Suddenly realised this isn't the Tanaf capital. Why do I think it is? I guess it was just like, well, this is our first contact with the Tanakh. Obviously, the place we're going to that's quite big must be the capital, right? No? No, it's not. There's lots of different tribes, Sam. But weirdly, I thought I'd just be going there. Obviously not. I'm just dumb.
Jetakka said your clan won't touch Regalla.
Her grudge is with Chief Hikaru, not me. And I plan to keep it that way, so her troops don't turn on my clan. Besides, if she defeats Hikaru, she deserves to rule. That's the way of the tribe.
Jetakka's people sacrificed a lot to get that water. He thinks you're hoarding it for yourself.
The perfect excuse to challenge my command. Like he's always wanted. Of course, he makes it sound very noble. That he only cares about his thirsty people. But all he really wants is to be in charge. And if he was, he'd face the exact same problem I have. There is simply not enough water to go around.
So how are you going to deal with not having any water?
Ration what little we have. Buy time to fix the wound.
And in the meantime, people die of thirst?
Every corpse weighs on me. That is what it means to be a commander. What matters is that the clan survives as a whole.
I can't promise anything. But if this wound was built by the old ones, I might be able to fix it.
How exactly do you intend to do that?
Just show her the wound, Yarra.
Very well. You can tell me when we get there.
After you.
The wound in the sand is this way.
Coming too. It's a bit confrontational. I need you to help. No? Okay, just stare at the vulture.
You're not Karja. Or Osram.
I was born amongst the Nora, as far east as you are west.
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people, even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path.
Yes, I am Aloy despite the Nora. I quite like that phrase, to be honest. It's an interesting kebab there.
This is it. The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the old ones. Focus should show me more.
So it's a well. At least used as one now.
Leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
Solar thermal collector, which is inactive.
What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the bottom. Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. Or used to.
How?
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that the wound is fixed and my people survive.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Yeah, thank you for finally understanding. I mean, I finally understood that, yeah, it's a clan capital, really. Tribe capital. They're kind of... I guess they'd be like states when I think about it. All with their own unique possible government, but to one upper government. In true control. Is there anything I'm passing by as we go? It's a real shame I can't get on that tall neck. How dare it make me have to do the actual spirit of exploration, you know? Alright, we're gonna get in a fight. I guess I could probably steer clear. There's quite a few robots after all. Every animal is mine a hunt at the moment because we need so many parts. Whoa.
Machines.
Yeah, I saw them. That's why we went wide. I'm going whoa at the sound of the weather.
Those flowers. The ground's wet too. The vein must have leaked here. Not enough to be the cause of the missing water, but enough for these plants to grow. We're on the right track.
You see all that from a patch of wet sand?
Yep.
Come here, pigeon. Oh, you went over me. Good flight. You dodged quite well.
We film a patch of these later.
It's quite a journey. Ah, one purple. A bright feather. Oh, something happened then. It stopped me shooting. What happened to the...
I should be able to turn off my focus for a while. I can follow the pipe's general direction now. I can always check the trail with my focus. Make sure I'm still on track.
That pig disappeared.
That mound. It looks like the metal from the wound. We really are following its trail.
How dare you doubt me?
As I've been saying.
The desert kills, but it also surprises.
Slightly wondering if the vulture took away my thing, to be honest. Rabbit hide, not too bad. My goodness, I'm going quite far. Passed through some areas as well. There's a shelter on the way. Various sites. Wonder if these guys can sting me. A chuckwalla?
I should check where the pipes are headed with my focus. Goes past that ridge. We're gonna have to do some climbing.
Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure.
I take it this storm that I'm heading into is something to do with ether.
I'll save this for a dyer. There's a lot of machines.
That's a dead guy
And
too.
a very dead soldier.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it one of yours?
I need to take a closer look.
We need to get rid of the machines first. Follow
Yep.
my lead.
Time to get fighting then, I guess. Yes, it is wounded. That was part of the whole idea. That hit me from there. Oh, he scuffed his dangerous stuff. I need to get one of these guys' teeth, remember? Wait, did I just blast something off or not? Thanks. Thanks for also taking that hit straight to the face. I'm being sucked. Shoot, what the hell happened then? What did I break? I mean, I somehow accidentally drenched it. I can see the blue underbelly, but... What the hell did I just do then? These guys have a lot of random bits, don't they?
Give me a challenge!
You're just standing there. You want the challenge? Go fight the thing that's trying to kill me. What about that? How about it? I think it's dead though. I'm not doing too very well at making teeth and stuff fall out of these wide moors, and I need that. Sack weapon's not disliked, however. So there's one more robot. I really don't know how I hit the thing unless I like somehow like electrocute it.
Looks like Boss is good here.
That was just different. Huh. Strong versus everything but the thing I want to use. Okay. I just want to lock you down for a bit so I can shoot you in the mouth somehow. Being a hippo dentist is not everybody's dream job. It's always mine.
I'm ready to fight.
There we go. I'll take out your butt bits. I definitely hit the two several times there. These arrows that you supposedly are chucking down? Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't work out.
Like that.
I don't know, I could take hits like that quite often. Make a habit out of it most of the time. Look at me just waiting for the two. It's gonna be in the meantime.
Can't guide my shot.
Open wide! Oh, I missed. Yeah! Did I get it? Hippo dentist! Success. I removed the molar. Its pain is gone. It was rotten through. Hippo dentist. You can put that on my titles now. Thank you. Successful hippo dentistry. It's that purple thing up there. I am hippo dentist. Hippo dentist who's been brought a cup of tea. Thank you, Becca. Hippo dentist. And where are we going? Got a fish on my shoulder. That pig is not going to go to market. Well, actually it is. If I sell his parts. That pig probably should have stayed at home. That pig's probably at home and I'm the invader.
Water. Barely a lick's worth. But there are no streams in this area.
Which means
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
he must have been heading back to wherever he came from when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough.
It's an appropriate place for me to stop and talk, isn't it? Just gonna say, I know you want water delivered straight to your home and all. You settled around the water, but there is literally water here, so that solves part of your problem. You can come here and get water, but
Wonder what a merchant would trade for this.
we do need to get it back to your outpost.
What is this?
The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. That weapon. Looks like that dead soldier tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance.
Yep. There's a lot of that going around.
It looks like it bypasses the damage distribution system. Maybe I can find a way to reroute the water through it.
Okay, so that's not worth checking. Obviously, I can't pull the lever. It's got a... Okay, I can. What?
I don't think this is gonna do anything.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got a big spear in it. That's not going to do anything. And I can't do anything with this lever.
Maybe Maybe if I follow that main pipe, I'll find something useful.
No,
The water is still leaking.
yeah, I know. I
Try something else.
was trying to press triangle to do this. Must be quite confusing when I randomly do something like that. When someone's like, they're like, "What the hell is that device?" No, I want. Go up there.
What do you need me to do?
Just,
Stay there.
Stay here. Let me know if anything changes. I'm gonna take a look around.
So glad that these latches can support my weight as I jump onto it after just yanking it down violently.
That might help.
I'm amazed.
It stopped leaking.
It looks like that stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear.
I feel like Aloy needs to find like an ancient can of WD-40. But she doesn't need it because none of this stuff needs oiling to be able to move. It's not rusted like and jammed. It's just always movable. But if you know what I mean, it's kind of crazy that it does move. What's the orange thing here? Ancient sculptures.
That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking. Maybe it can help me switch the water flow.
WD-40 and a screwdriver.
Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating.
So we start from over here.
Not getting up through there.
Well, I tried. Oh, there we go.
The system switched back. Couldn't hold the water pressure. I need to find a way to get that valve.
What you're saying is that I need to pull it again, right? Definitely that.
Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating.
Is it done?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
We didn't mean that.
Was that supposed to do anything?
I guess not.
I was meant to do that. Okay, what kind of timeline am I on? Doesn't seem that easy. It feels like I'm on a... Oh no, was I supposed to just do this, the screwy bit and not even come here? I'm confused about where my endpoint is now. I'm assuming it might just be back to here then.
Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating.
Yeah, it specifically says upstairs. I think I'm just getting a bit ahead of myself. Oh, went black then.
Sounds like that did something.
Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked.
Okay, so that repaired the pump.
That should do it.
This will return water to Scalding Spear?
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
That fallen soldier. Come with me. I want to look upon the face of the coward who did this to our people.
Is it gonna be someone you know? In the way of not wanting to tell anyone about it in the end. Questions and queries. Look how fast I can get down. Pig came home again. Well, let's go see who's the poor unfortunate soul to be probably misconstrued as to his intentions.
You know him?
That is one of Jetakka's men. I should have known. Jetakka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care. All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
Look, we don't know that for sure.
Meet me back at the wound when you can. Please. To make sure the water will flow.
I will. Don't do anything rash about Jetakka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time. Hey. The desert was kind to lead you to us.
I don't know what to think
Things
then.
are about to get ugly between Jetakka and Yarra. Maybe I can head it off.
Yes.
This will break my fall.
Is it really as it appears regarding that? There's a quest up there. Guess we're not actually far off from the location where that cauldron is and stuff. These pigs want me to take their parts. Alright, what's the best way to get back? If I take a slight left trip so I can map out the region this way too. They're everywhere. Must be absolutely no issue getting food. That's for certain. For desert land as well, I'm actually surprised there's that just many pigs shuffling around and about. So we'll take that, then we'll use that to fast travel back. The job done. I just realised with the WD-40 thing and these levers that are never like jammed shut from rust and all that. Of course, we're not looking at the world as it was when we were there. We're looking at the world in the future where maybe they've managed to like sort that as an issue. For 1,000 years, it will never jam. Maybe? Wait, where did you want me to go? Now that I look at it. Where do you want me to go? Turn to the wound in the sand. Well, it's not marked on the map, but it's...
guarding the wound in the sand. But no Yarra. What's going on?
It's just the thing didn't appear. The quest marker.
I need to see the wound.
I'm afraid your presence is required in the commander's quarters.
Is everything okay?
The dissident Jetakka has been apprehended for interfering with the wound.
How did he interfere?
He entered the wound by force, saw that it was empty, except for a slow trickle that began when you fixed the device in the desert. He did not take it well.
Of course he didn't. I'll go meet with them.
So you're letting me through to see it now, are you?
Coming back, slowly. It'll take a while for it to be full, but at least it's something. And now Jetakka's seen it too. Great.
Why is Jetakka seeing it that bad then? Because he can't make his political play if he really was up to no good?
have some nerve!
You're one to talk.
That doesn't sound good.
What's going
How
on?
could you let this happen?
How did I let this happen? You're the one who sabotaged the wound in the first place. You're lucky we were able to fix it, or your head would already be on a spear.
You call that fixed? It's just a dribble. And it's not my fault. I already told you, Ukta came to me. He said he found something in the desert that might get us water. I had no idea it had anything to do with the wound.
And you expect me to believe that?
Aloy, I came for the water that was owed to us, and when I found out that there is no water, they arrested me.
As I already told you, the water is returning, but slowly. It'll be weeks before the wound is full again. Until then, I will send Arrowhand what I can.
You hid what happened to the wound. How can we believe you now?
Jetakka.
No, you know what? Enough of this! No more words! Consider that a challenge.
Gather your squads then, and meet us at the Gate of the Vanquished. I have a challenge to prepare for. Leave me.
This will be the end of the clan. I have to stop it. We have to stop it.
Hold on a second. Help me understand.
Okay. Do you want to take over? It seems like a possible misunderstanding on many parts, but we don't know if anyone's actually engineered anything. It just looks like honest mistakes. But yeah. The thing that just gets me the most is we're talking about like a water shortage here, and then people are spitting left, right, and center. It's like, nah, keep it in you.
What do you mean, the end of the clan?
Both sides will take their most loyal squads to the Gate of the Vanquished. Then they'll butcher each other as part of a ritual challenge. But it won't stop there. Whoever wins will try to wipe out the loser's loyalists all over the desert. The fighting could last for months. Those two scabheads are going to doom us all.
Can't you stop them?
I'm a chaplain. I provide counsel. I cannot force them to heed it. Even Chief Akaro can't intervene. It is a matter for the clan alone.
It's kind of obvious here that Jetakka might be the better leader overall.
What is this gate?
The doorway to a dead cauldron. A symbol of what the tribe aspires to. The defeat of deranged machines.
Dead. What shut it off?
No one knows. But it is a place of great significance for our clan. Even greater now, since it will mark the onslaught of a massacre.
What makes you think I can help you stop them? I'm not even from this tribe.
They both owe you a debt. You aided them when no one else could. And you've seen into their hearts, just like I have. Misguided in different ways, but no less worthy of the people they protect. Your words might be enough to spear some sense into them.
Yeah, well, they're not exactly good listeners.
And you are no ordinary speaker, especially with a bow in your hand. I will go to the Gate of the Vanquished, southwest of here, to stall them. But without you, I'm afraid we'll run out of body bags fast.
Oh, they have body bags, do they?
If what Jetakka says is true, Yarra and Jetakka will end up killing a lot more than just each other. There has to be something I can do.